In the dazzling world of celebrities, where every move is scrutinized, some stories unfold quietly, away from the glare of the cameras. This is one of them. The story of top actor Kang Ji-hyun and his ever-present manager, Lee Eun-ho. For years, their relationship has been a textbook example of professionalism. Eun-ho is the shadow that follows Ji-hyun everywhere, adjusting his tie before a press conference, handing him a water bottle after a grueling scene, and shielding him from the relentless paparazzi. He knows Ji-hyun's schedule better than Ji-hyun himself, knows his coffee order by heart, and can sense his mood with just a single glance. To the public, he is the perfect, dedicated manager. But behind the scenes, their bond is woven with threads of something much deeper, an unspoken intimacy that blurs the lines between professional duty and personal affection. It's in the quiet shared smiles in the back of the car after a long day, the way Ji-hyun instinctively leans on Eun-ho's shoulder when he's exhausted, and the gentle, lingering touches that last just a second too long. They exist in a comfortable bubble, a world of two where their unique connection is the unspoken norm. This delicate balance, however, is about to be tested. One afternoon, a proposal lands on their desk that could change everything. A new reality show, titled Introducing My Manager, wants to feature Ji-hyun. The concept is simple. Showcase the genuine, behind-the-scenes relationship between a star and their manager. For the producers, Ji-hyun and Eun-ho are the golden ticket. The nation's beloved actor and his famously loyal manager. The offer is tempting. A chance to show a more human side of Ji-hyun. But it's also a risk. A huge one. Their private world would be thrown open for public consumption. Ji-hyun is hesitant. He values his privacy. But more than that, he values the quiet space he shares with Eun-ho. Putting that under the microscope feels like a betrayal of something sacred. Eun-ho, ever the professional, lists the pros. It would be great for Ji-hyun's public image, a chance to connect with his fans on a deeper level. He keeps his own reservations buried deep. He's used to being the invisible man, the one behind the camera, not in front of it. After days of deliberation, they make a decision. They agree to do the show, stepping into the unknown together, hand in hand, just like they always do. Little do they know, this decision will set in motion a chain of events that will force them to confront the feelings they've both kept hidden for so long. The cameras are about to start rolling, and their carefully constructed world is about to be turned upside down. Filming for Introducing My Manager begins, and suddenly their daily routine is filled with cameras and crew members. The production team aims to capture the authentic dynamic between the star and his manager, and they get more than they bargained for. What they find isn't just professionalism. It's an undeniable magnetic chemistry that crackles in the air between Ji-hyun and Eun-ho. It's in the way Ji-hyun's eyes constantly seek out Eun-ho in a crowded room, his face lighting up when he finds him. It's in the way Eun-ho instinctively knows what Ji-hyun needs before he even asks. A silent language passing between them. During a cooking segment, Ji-hyun, who is notoriously clumsy in the kitchen, keeps getting flour on his face. Without a second thought, Eun-ho steps in, gently wiping the smudge from Ji-hyun's cheek, his touch lingering for a moment. The entire crew falls silent, witnessing a moment so intimate it feels like an intrusion. Later, during a late-night interview after a grueling schedule, Ji-hyun dozes off, his head coming to rest on Eun-ho's shoulder. Instead of waking him, Eun-ho simply shifts to make him more comfortable, a soft, protective expression on his face. The cameras capture it all, the shared jokes, the knowing glances, the quiet moments of comfort. The audience is captivated. Online forums explode with comments about their incredible bond. Fans start creating shipping names and analyzing every micro-expression. The line between a professional relationship and something more is becoming increasingly blurry. Not just for the viewers, but for Ji-hyun and Eun-ho themselves. They are living their lives under a microscope, and the lens is magnifying a truth that is becoming impossible to ignore. The show is a massive hit, and the public is completely invested in the story of Ji-hyun and Eun-ho. The climax arrives during a segment where the managers are interviewed separately, asked to speak candidly about their stars. The producers ask Eun-ho a seemingly simple question. What does Ji-hyun mean to you? Eun-ho is quiet for a long moment, the camera focused on his face. The silence stretches on, filled with a tension that is almost unbearable. He could give the standard professional answer. He could talk about respect, admiration, and a long working relationship. But looking into the camera, knowing Ji-hyun will see this, he chooses honesty. He takes a deep breath and says, his voice soft but clear, "He's more than just my boss. He's the most important person in my life." The producer, sensing a breakthrough, gently prods. In what way? Eun-ho's eyes glisten, and the words come tumbling out. A confession he's held back for years. He speaks of Ji-hyun's kindness, his vulnerabilities, and the way his smile can light up the darkest day. He doesn't say the word love, but he doesn't have to. The emotion is raw, real, and poured out for the entire nation to see. The aftermath is explosive. The clip goes viral. When Ji-hyun watches the broadcast, he's alone in his apartment. He sees Eun-ho's heartfelt confession, and the world seems to stop. Everything clicks into place. The years of unwavering support, the gentle care, the unspoken understanding. It wasn't just loyalty. It was love. A wave of emotion washes over him: shock, realization, and a profound, overwhelming warmth. The secret is out, and nothing will ever be the same again. The on-camera confession sends shockwaves through the industry and their personal lives. The final episode of the show has aired, but for Ji-hyun and Eun-ho, the real story is just beginning. For a few days, an awkward silence hangs between them. The unspoken has finally been spoken, and they don't know how to navigate this new terrain. The cameras are gone, but the weight of Eun-ho's words remains. Finally, Ji-hyun breaks the silence. He finds Eun-ho packing up some equipment late at night in the agency office. He doesn't say much at first. He just walks over and pulls Eun-ho into a hug, holding him tightly. In that embrace, years of repressed feelings and unspoken words are finally communicated. Ji-hyun whispers, "You idiot. Why didn't you just tell me?" Eun-ho, buried in Ji-hyun's shoulder, lets out a shaky laugh. The tension shatters, replaced by a sense of relief and quiet joy. Their journey started in the shadows, a professional relationship that slowly, secretly, blossomed into love. The reality show, which they feared would expose them, actually set them free. It forced them to confront the truth and gave them the courage to embrace it. Their roles are no longer just actor and manager. They are partners, equals in a new chapter of their lives. As they walk out of the office building together, side by side into the quiet night, it's not an ending, but a new beginning. Their love story, once a slow burn hidden from the world, is now ready to shine brightly on their own terms. Thank you so much for watching this story unfold with us. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. See you in the next video.